So, sweets is something that I've given up for about 2 years now. It all started when I went to the dentist around the holidays a few years ago to find out I had several cavities. From that point on, I decided to give up sweets. The dentist told me that I need to do a better job brushing, flossing, mouthwash, etc. I thought to myself, I already do those things. I brush twice a day, floss after every meal, but it doesn't seem to be enough. So I decided, well, what causes cavities to occur? And it all went back to the sweets. Cake, ice cream, candy bars, the little suckers, you name it. They're all considered sweets. I felt that if I gave up these sweets, my cavities would go away. I thought it would be difficult. I thought it would be a hard process with so many sweets out there, candies out there every meal, desserts, etc. But surprisingly, it wasn't. I found that I could substitute many of the things I would crave with healthier things like fruit or vegetables. Go figure, because my mother always said, eat your veggies. So in light of no sweets, I kind of had to do that. A lot of people have come up to me and said, I don't understand how you could do it. I could never give up sweets. And I always tell them, no, it's a very easy process. It's not that much work involved at all. Just don't eat the sweets. Don't be surrounded by them. Don't think about them. Get them away. If you see a sweet, knock it off the table. Step on it. Crumble it. Do whatever you have to do. It takes a little bit of time. A lot of people are amazed at how far I've gone, but it's easy to do. I would definitely recommend everyone to give up sweets. Make it a worldwide epidemic. Run them out of business. That's one great way to give up sweets. No more Snicker Company. No more Twizzlers. No more ice cream. Anything of that nature. They'll have to be forced to shut down their operations. No sweets for anybody. Dentists will have fewer cavities to fill, fewer issues to go through. So I'm all for it. I know there's a vegetarian diet. Why not the sweets diet? Make a chart, a diagram, talking about all the sweet substitutes that are out there. My favorite's probably the fruits, the veggies. Those are the easiest way to do it. But also there's other ways. You could have water more. You could eat more bread. Eat bigger meals. Starve yourself even. Do whatever you gotta do. Just don't eat the sweets. You know, you can get ants in your room, cockroaches, have them infest your whole fridge. If you don't eat anything, you're not eating sweets. And that's the goal of this right now. Now, I know this may sound a little crazy at first, but believe me, you'll be a much happier person without sweets in your life. No more cavities, no more acne on your face, no more of those headaches that sweets often accompany, no more stomach aches. Think of Halloween, a world where you go trick-or-treating, but there's no treat. So all you have is the trick. And it's fun playing tricks on people at times. It's a lot of fun. So if that's the only option, people aren't going to be trick-or-treating anymore, just tricks. Tricks, 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 all over the place. So Halloween is one of those rare occasions where eating sweets is a little more difficult to do. There's so much of it going around. Everyone's buying candy, passing out to the little kids. I even myself have candy at times, giving them out to people, but I never eat it. I'm like, no, don't eat this. It's not good for you. It kind of scares them at first with all of the cavity threats that I make when passing out sweets to them. But they consume it anyway. They're young. They'll learn through time that sweet's not the way to go. So I always say, drink water, eat vegetables, broccoli. It's good ways to get rid of the sweets in your life. Little by little, hopefully I can convince others to follow my plan of no sweets, run the companies out of business, get rid of them all, force them to create new non-sweet substitutes. Which brings me to my next point. What exactly is not a sweet? There's much debate about it. Some consider a smoothie to be a sweet, others don't. Some consider pudding to be a sweet, others don't. There's plenty of gray area foods. I personally do consider smoothies to be a sweet, given that there is sugar in them. It can cause cavities. I understand the confusion. Some people think, well, it's not something you bite, it's more of a liquid, so how is that really a sweet? But I still think it's sweet, sugary filled, so I'm pretty much against it all. Pudding is another one that's on the fence I'm about. I also consider it a sweet. It's chocolate based. You know, it's not exactly eating, but still, it's really a sweet to me. It's interesting to note that I still drink sodas, even though many people would feel like that could be a sweet. So I compare smoothies and pudding with these sweets, but I gotta draw the line somewhere. You know, everyone has their limits, and I feel that soda's okay. It's a carbonated beverage, if anything, so I can argue both sides of the story. I completely understand why people may feel that soda is not as sweet compared to other ones being sweets, but at the end of the day, the focus here is to get rid of sweets. This is the Snicker companies, Twix, Twizzlers, M&Ms, just banish it all. During the holidays, focus more on the subtle things, maybe the eggnog, maybe the turkey, the ham, the food itself. Get rid of the sweets. A world without sweets will only better mankind. Fewer people have cavities to deal with. More people will appreciate foods, eat healthier, leading to more healthy diets. So I really see no issue with the sweets as far as why they're still around. More people should adapt the no sweet mentality. It's truly the way to go.